Pisces, this is your first reading for October 2018. After this reading, there will be a second reading, just in case this one doesn't resonate for you. So here we go, okay? In your past, you have the Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Basically, a wish came true with you and a partner. This could be business, this could be a relationship, but you met someone of your dreams, or you had a business partner that you shared the same dream, and you guys may have started a business. You may have started a relationship with the person of your dreams, however it resonates. The Three of Pentacles is talking about, like, basically you guys are both putting in the work. You guys are both equally doing your share, if it's building a relationship or a business. Take it as it resonates. Anyways, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That does mean that you guys, even though everybody's putting in their work and doing their equal share, there is some bumps in the road. It doesn't last long. It's kind of like lessons learned type of thing. You guys just start to learn the lessons kind of early on, and are able to, move forward. In your present, you have the Knight of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands reverse. That means, like, there could be some miscommunication that happens between you two, because somebody's undecided whether they want to go further in this relationship or business situation. One person could be starting to put in more work than the other. The other one's kind of looking at the situation like, I don't see it going anywhere. I don't see it, moving. And the other person is, still steady trying to work and, like, just come on, let's keep it going. It's going to work itself out. Like, don't just harvest over maybe our bad times and, things are not going as fast as we want them to go. Because Knight of Wands can mean delays as well. But just hold on, let's keep working towards this. And the other person may not be willing to. The other person may just be kind of looking at everything from a grandstand point of view. Okay, so in your future, you have the Ten of Cups, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Cups is like harmony and happiness, whether it's with this person or with someone new. It can indicate a new relationship coming and you guys are in harmony, or it could be this other person where you guys, find an equal balance. You guys find the happy point, a happy spot where you guys are in harmony and in sync. The Musician, once again, is talking about if you're waiting for love, new love is coming in. If you're, trying to get your relationship or partnership back on track, then that is going to happen. But with the Ten of Swords being here, it's like there is going to be some type of, I feel like I'm surprised I don't see the Tower. It's like somebody starts to feel betrayed. Feels like maybe this person wanted to shut down the business and you decided not to. You moved forward and found harmony and balance with someone else, or just being your own partner. And newness is coming, like abundance, far as the expansion and growth of the business. And that other person feels betrayed because they pretty much gave up, and they don't realize that they gave up. They feel like you just kind of just took the business and ran with it. It could be, if it's a relationship, the other person just stayed in indecisive, reflective mode, like this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work, and you manifested a new beginning with someone else, or there is somebody else that's coming into the picture, a new love, because you feel like this person betrayed you. You felt like they gassed you up, they gave you all this hopes and dreams and everything, but it manifested into betrayal. So one of those scenarios hopefully works for you. If not, stay tuned to the next reading. Pisces, October 2018. I'm seeing if anything else comes out for you guys. Okay. You guys got the Grumpy Red Fairy. Be true to self. So maybe this ideal, if it's a business, wasn't per se your ideal. It was that person's ideal, and you ran with it and expended it. Or maybe in this whole thing, you found yourself doing things that wasn't of interest to you or wasn't like you, just to appease this person. But regardless, it's telling you, be true to yourself, be who you are. You know, don't be afraid to be different. This person may have not seen it. You may have had a different way of looking at things, a different way of viewing the relationship or the business than this person. And you may have hid that for some time. Or that was the betrayal or the disagreement, because you guys couldn't just get into harmony of how things should go, because you just seen things differently. However, they're saying stay true to who you are, Pisces. All right. So you got love is all around you. There's love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this is true. Yes, as long as love is within you, as long as you accept and love yourself, you understand that you may be a little different, your mindset may be a little bit different, but that's okay. You can find somebody that's in harmony with you. You can find somebody who is like-minded. But either way, you know, as long as love is within you, it's always around you. This may end up in some type of betrayal, or you may feel betrayed, or that other person may feel betrayed. But that doesn't mean that love isn't there. Love can very possibly be there. If it was there before, it could always remain. It just doesn't mean that you always got to stay with that particular person. You can move forward. Take the messages, whatever fits for you, take it. Whatever doesn't, leave it here. Romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. While this person was looking at everything that may have went wrong, maybe it's time for you to romance. Romance is a action word. It's not a word. It's just not a word of a feeling. It's a action word. So maybe it's time for some of you to be shown romance. Maybe you're waiting for this person to show you that, you know, they actually are invested in this relationship or partnership. Or maybe it's time for you to show that, Pisces. These readings are general. They go vice versa. So, Pisces. For Pisces. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation. Spiritual and emotional reconnection. Yes. So, maybe you didn't feel appreciated, or somebody didn't feel appreciated here. And maybe it's time for you guys to reconnect spiritually and emotionally. Or, if it's not reconnecting with that person, it's reconnecting with yourself, for you to get back to the simplicity of who you are. You may have lost yourself in this person or in their ideal. And maybe that's what the betrayal is. You know, like I said, it could have been their ideal or something that they were passionate about, and you just kind of expanded it from there, and they feel betrayed by it. But, you know, you took it and put your own flair on it. Pisces. But I feel like you didn't feel appreciated in this situation. You didn't feel appreciated. And, you know, sometimes when you don't feel appreciated, you got to ask yourself, who are you seeking validation from? Who are you looking at? Oh, Lord, this is a lot. Um, yeah, we'll do this. Who are you seeking validation from? Is it that person? Because how are you gonna ask for validation from somebody who isn't valid? Um, it's time for you to reconnect with yourself, who you truly are, and seek validation from yourself. Validate yourself. Okay? Rebel. Because fuck it, go for the goal. If they maybe had the ideal, or just because they started that, sparked the ideal, or whatever the case may be, or they seem like there was a dream come true, fuck it, you still gotta be you. Play by your own rules. Fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Maybe you're waiting for an apology, or maybe you need to go back and apologize to this person. If it was you who walked away, or you who kind of gave up, or felt like you was giving up and not putting too much work into the situation, you do you. Ooh, I'm trying to get the light. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Exactly, Pisces. Stop trying to. You can go back and apologize to this person, but you don't have to worry about. Don't worry about trying to have them validate you, your ideals, and and accept you for who you are. Don't worry about trying to encourage them to keep going, keep the faith. Let's keep it. This relationship. You don't have to convince nobody of anything. Just do you. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Shame, regret, guilt, those are just bullshit. You may be feeling a little shame, a little regretful. Forgive and let that shit go. This may not end it in the most pleasant of ways, but either way, you got to learn how to forgive that person and forgive yourself for whatever wrongdoings or things that you have said, and move the hell on. Detox. That was the next card. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Clear your space. Get rid of things from the business or the relationship that that are them. If you are looking for new love is coming, but you got to clear out this old energy. You got to clear out all their shit, because somebody new isn't going to come in and be like, wait a minute, whose shoe is that? That type of stuff. So clear out their energy, or who, so you started this business, are they still your partner type of thing. You want to be able to if you're manifesting, you don't want any residue of that person. You want to clear your energy, completely detox, so then you can get exactly what you want. Not the same thing. Yeah, the dollar signs. Ooh, make it rain. So yeah, you're about to get some moolah. Or your business could be starting to boom. You could be starting to get notarized, recognized. That's what the word I was looking for. Making money, living good. That person could be starting to feel a little betrayed, but fuck them. They walked out. They gave up the hope, not you. Okay. So if this did not resonate with you, stay tuned for the second reading. It is coming up right after this. Take care, Pisces. Bye. All right, Pisces. This is your second reading if the first one did not resonate. Okay? Here we go. You got the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. This in your past is talking about you may have carried the load in a relationship or business, and you thought you was carrying the load because maybe your partner was down on their luck, or if it was a business situation, maybe they didn't have as much knowledge as you, or didn't have as many financial opportunities that you had. But either way, you decided that you basically was going to take the bulk of the work, the load. You had the right intentions, but it ended up leaving you feeling helpless, like you was low-key taken advantage of. Like this person was just taking advantage of you. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords, it talks about somebody who charges in and rather boss people around, rather than just listen to maybe your emotional concerns of, hey, look, I'm carrying all this. Can you help me out? Can you help me play out? Instead of listening to that, they go in and play mind games and be manipulative and rather be combative and um kind of like take charge type of personality, like demanding in a sense. So and then you got the King of Wands. The King of Wands, at night there's a snake in the tree. It's funny, I'm just not seeing the snake as I was looking at the spread. But he doesn't seem alarmed by the snake. The snake don't look like it's on attack. So basically, they're friends, they're buddies. So he's getting wise advice from a snake. Him and the snake are as one. This is somebody that you may not know about outside of this situation, that does not mean any good for the situation, or this could just be him, his inner shallow side, the dark side of this person. However it is, is someone who is very sneaky, very manipulative, and a snake, pretty much. So, recap of the past. You feel burdened because you was taking on too much of the load in a relationship or partnership. That person was very combative, take charge type of person, but they wasn't even putting in the work. They was manipulative. They had a shadow side, a dark side to them that was like snake-like. It is all 2 wands and 1 sword. So I'm gonna say possibly you was dealing with a fire sign: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be an air sign. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but because of the swords, but this card is cloudy, like it's about to rain. So it could be someone who like I said, air energy, somebody who just got an air type of personality where they don't act with emotions, they act with their logic. And if they're in reverse or they're, on a negative side, when you act with logic, you can play with other people's emotions because you're using mind over matter. Take it as it resonates. Anyways, presently, you have the 5 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. So the 5 of Wands talks about you may not be a combative person, but this person, whoever the person is that was getting the wisdom from the snake or had the dark side to them, and that was a take charge type of person, they were very combative. You've seen it as somebody that was taking their emotions out on you. You really knew, because when the king is sitting like this is a king that he's very playful. He's a good person on the inside, but you see those rocks that is his throne. Most people don't see him like this. He only lets a select few see that side of him. So this person was very combative, very argumentative, and maybe you didn't pay it no mind. You was just kind of like, oh, that's, they just going through a lot. Maybe they lost a job or whatever, but they're just going through a lot, and you didn't take it to heart because you know that this person can be good, that this person can be nice and very productive, because when you met them, they were. But they were so pushy, so argumentative that you got to the 8 of Cups. It was just way too much that you just, to save yourself and some type of sanity, you had to walk away. You had to just say, you know what? I gotta go. And you decide to leave. In your future, you have the Lovers, the World, and the 9 of Wands. The Lovers is saying that clarity. You walked away to clarity. Like you can see now clearly where you're going, what you want, what you desire, and with or without this person. I feel like it's without this person. Like now you got clarity. You can see things for what they are. The world is talking about ending of a cycle. Makes sense. So you decide just to, let this go. Just end a cycle. And just let that person just go on with their life. Like, hey, it's done, it's over. I got my clarity, got my lessons learned. I'm good. You have fun, do you. The Nine of Wands. When this card shows up like this, it's someone who's tired of the fighting, tired of the battle. You see, he got a lady. She talking about some come on into the cave. The cave represents a rebirth that can happen. Basically, she's luring him in. She's like, come on, baby. A rebirth. Well, for things to happen, for birth, you know what that means. So you become you allow yourself to let go and live. You allow yourself to date, to see other people, and to possibly get you some of that good. And because this person part wasn't given. If it was so much fighting and arguing, I'm gonna guess that passion and sex was not that. Because the passion that you guys have is either sneaky, burdensome, or combative. So I don't see the passion being there of like, ooh, yeah, nah. So you was missing that. You get the passion back in your life. You get the love back in your life. You go out there, you start dating, and you start feeling yourself and doing what you do, Pisces. Okay? So let's pull some oracle cards. Ooh! I didn't even get to say anything. And it was like, let me talk to you. Is count your blessings, and signs are with you already, but I'm not going to keep those because I didn't even say anything. It just came out. So here we go. Let's just advise for Pisces, October 2018. This is a good one. I mean, I'm sorry for all that, but the ending is good. Somebody going to be getting theirs. It's time to be brave. Move the hell on. It's time to get your life. Maybe you felt like you couldn't. This person was so overpowering and so overbearing that you felt like, oh my God, I cannot move on from this situation. It's just, I can't. Well, it's time to be brave because you can. And there's other things out there for you, Pisces. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Yes. Whether it be you finding love for yourself, whether it's for you to grow into understanding that you should not be bearing the whole load of relationship, be it male, female. You should not have to. If it's a relationship, then that other person should be doing their part, irregardless. They should not be making you feel like you're inferior to them. So learn your lessons so you can go out there and get your new love, get your new. She's looking at him like, baby, you've been working all day. You went through all that. I got you. Come here and let me make you feel better. That's how she looking. So somebody's going to come in and be like, you went through all that, girl. What? Or dude, you really? She did what? Come here, let me make you feel better. Let me show you some new stuff. Y'all, somebody's about to get life. Okay. Let's just advice for Pisces, October 2018. If it doesn't come out, I'm just gonna pick. I'm gonna do this one more time. If not, I'll pick. Okay, really? Why is this? Okay, there we go. Make sure I give it a first shot. A hidden gift, sadness, an ending, and new beginnings. What we better see that? So this was a gift. It's preparing you. this person, yeah, it was hard. They was doing way too much and got on your nerves and made you feel like you wasn't nothing. But I feel like you're going to bounce back with new confidence, be more self-aware, understanding of what you want and what you don't want. You ain't about to sit here and say that 80-20 rule. If it ain't 50-50 or 60-40, you ain't hearing it. However you want to do it. Pisces for October 2018. You about to you getting into the door of value. You're learning to value yourself. You're learning to stand up for yourself. That didn't come out, but you know, one more time for Pisces, October 2018. Oh, something did come out. All right. So, universe is funny, especially for my mind is that. Anyways, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. I'm gonna say you can take the card for what it is, Pisces, but I'm gonna say you need to be stretched out a little bit. You need to release some things. Catch my drift. We're grown here, or we all should be grown up in here. And people been doing that since the beginning of time. So you need some of that in your life. Go it's cool as hell. Like, you got that. Go get yourself worked out. Oh my gosh. Anyways, the project, that person, that ideal is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. So there's somebody waiting for you. You may have never met this person or whatever, but there's somebody out there that's looking for you, that you are perfect for. And you had to go through this lesson and this person, because had you not, you wouldn't have got to a point of appreciating the person that you're going to step into, the person that you're going to meet. You wouldn't appreciate them. Because I think you got into the place of feeling like you needed to do most of the work and be understanding, because maybe in your past you was quick to cut somebody off or whatever and left in a feeling of regret. So you have to go through the cycle of understanding balance in your value. And yes, I'm a Pisces cup, so some of this can't resonate with me, because I was about to say, I'm a little jealous. Wait a minute, I want to take y'all reading for myself. But okay, Pisces, this is your second reading. I hope this one resonates with you. If the first one did not, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'm now available for personal readings. Look down in my description or my About Me section of my YouTube channel. Until next time, peace and many blessings. Take care.